What's waiting for jolly old St. Nick this year instead of milk and cookies? This gun in my hand. Tuesday afternoon, Falk Zildjian, indomitable hero by virtue of the fact that he carries a gun, patrols Hex Pantry, the roughest neighborhood in Parabellum City. Even in the city that never misses, it can be hard to find injustices to set right on a Tuesday.
Falk, Mr. Zildjian.
Yes? Is there a crime somewhere?
Yes, I need your help bringing an evildoer to justice. Remember me?
I think so. Are you the pink elephant?
The Cherry Pachyderm. You gave me my hero name, remember? Or at least you told me a joke that inspired the name.
Oh, you. What did I tell you last time?
I know, but I have something solid for you this time. I promise it's not like the time we tried to find the cannibalistic humanoid underground fellers, or when we opened Al Capone's vault. And I'm not saying you're right, but we can agree to disagree about whether the aurora borealis is caused by the small sun inside our hollow earth shining up through the hole in the North Pole. None of that matters for this case. Now, it's going to sound like a religious conclusion, but I'm not...
What did I tell you last time?
You said forget it unless I had evidence. I got evidence. There's a deadly menace to the people of Parabellum City. A holiday-themed killer who calls himself Satanic Claws. See that bench across the street? I have written affidavits from those 5 people swearing they saw him.
Witnesses are notoriously unreliable.
Lemmy Jolson interviewed police about it. Sightings of Satanic Claws have been written up in the Daily Parabellum, the Beacon, the Clarion.
All sensationalist rags.
Here's an article from the Santopolis Standard. Here's a story in True Crime, True Detective, and here's True Phantom Mystery. So you know it has to be true. He even made it into Bunker Homes and Gardens. Here, this one I know you'll find credible.
The Review of Radical Political Economics? How did you get your hands on this?
I asked the clerk at the bank if he had any reading material behind the counter for discreet customers, the kind they keep in a plain brown wrapper.
Why would the Review of Radical Political Economics have anything to say about one criminal in Parabellum City? Never mind, they're always straining the limits of their subject area to comment on odd current events in pop culture. The special issue about the Wizard of Oz was pretty good, though.
Here's the worst part. There's an account in the Clarion that says 17 people watched as Satanic Claws ripped a human being in half.
Wait, I'm still skimming this article in the Daily Sentinel. Cops said it turned out to be a department store mannequin that had been ripped in half.
You can't believe what you read in the Daily Sentinel.
Why don't you track him down yourself so you can get all the credit? What do you need me for?
That gun in your hand. I'm not great as a fighter. I wouldn't mind getting some hand-to-hand combat training from you eventually.
Not my department. There's a school up north you could go to. Javier's Academy for Gifted Orators and Fetal Fighters. Something like that. I can't remember.
That school closed.
No, it's still operating. Professor J ran off, but his former students continue to recruit and train new members for their team. They call themselves the XJ Men.
Please, will you come along? He'll slash me to ribbons, and then use my ribbons to wrap a present.
It seems like a slow crime day. I suppose if I tag along with you, I can at least prevent you from enthusiastically assaulting some Salvation Army Santa.
Yes! Come on, I'll take you to the nearest scene of his crimes. Somewhere around this corner is where they last reported... Wait, you hear that? This way, come on! Witnesses said Satanic Claws had jingle bells on the tip of his hat and the elbows of his shaggy red coat.
Whiskers, don't crowd the bowl. There's plenty for everyone. Minerva, you're going to make yourself sick if you keep wolfing it down like that.
Well, we found the claws, just not the satanic part.
Darn, I never realized the bells on cat collars sound the same as jingle bells, especially dinner time at the cat lady's house.
It's not like this Satanic Claus has a monopoly on Christmas stuff. We're bound to hear...
Let's go, that could be him. Girls, what's wrong? Did you see a man in a blood-red coat and filthy beard attacking people with sharpened candy canes?
No, it's him! It's him!
Come on, Cherry, that's not who we're looking for.
Who is it? She said it's him.
She's too starstruck to say the guy's name. It's that crooner, the teen sensation, Frankincense Natra. He's signing autographs at that record store. There's not even enough room for him inside the store, so they're spilling out onto the street.
I've never seen such a thing. What was that?
I have no idea.
This way. It sounded like a roof full of snow falling on the sidewalk.
There's not enough snow to even cover the ground yet. And why would Satan Claus make that sound anyway?
Because he makes Christmassy sounds. Excuse me, have you seen a man in a ragged Santa suit? Do you know what that sound was a few seconds ago?
You see that mattress?
Yeah?
You see that pile of clothes on it?
Yeah.
You see the clothes gently falling from the third floor window up there, landing on the mattress?
Yeah?
The sound was my girl tossing the mattress out.
Oh, I see. You haven't seen a man in a ragged Santa suit? You might have been attempting murder?
No,
Sorry to bother you.
it's no trouble.
You rat!
Running around the city is getting us nowhere. We should reread all the witness statements and newspaper.
Shh! The sound of a fire crackling. What could be more Christmassy than that? It sounds like a warm fireplace with stockings hung on the mantle.
You think there's an indoor fireplace that's crackling so loud it can be heard outdoors a block away?
Darn it! I thought for sure this time.
Congratulations, we've tracked the mysterious sound of fire to a barrel of burning garbage surrounded by 4 teens keeping warm.
We should sing Shaboom. That's a swinging tune.
We can't afford it. What do you mean?
Copyright, you big goof. We'd have to pay royalties in order to perform it. How about 2 silhouettes on the shade?
I'd love to do that, or In the Still of the Night, but royalties, they're too new. Let's just stand here and enjoy the fire.
Parabellum City has an ordinance that says anytime 3 or more males gather around a burning barrel in an alley, they have to sing doo-wop songs a cappella.
What's doo-wop?
Falk, let's go. There's another spot where Satanic Claws was sighted nearby. Take a left here, then at the next street we take another left.
This is a wild goose chase. The biggest wild goose hanging in the butcher's window.
It was a prize turkey if you're talking about Ebenezer Scrooge.
They had turkey in England? I thought they traditionally had goose for Christmas dinner.
Finally! We've got you now, Satanic Claws!
Ugh, it's the first week of December. Why would it be suspicious to hear Christmas carols?
Right up here, to the left.
We're right back to the burning barrel and the 4 guys singing. Those kids are amazing. I'm not sure if this satisfies the burn barrel a cappella doo-wop ordinance.
At least they picked a song that's public domain. I'm sorry, Falk. Let's go. Maybe you're right. We should... There! Don't tell me that's not the sound of Satanic Claws. Down that alley.
That could be anything. A garbage truck breaking down. It could be Professor Batrachian back from Mexico.
Where is he? Do you see him?
It's right here. There's your Satanic Claws. An 8-inch tall wind-up toy made of tin. A lion with a red Santa hat. He rolls around on rusty wheels and roars.
I told Alan not to leave his toys in the street. The way it echoes off the tight walls of this alley, I bet you could hear it 2 blocks away.
It's okay, ma'am. We were expecting a murderer in a Santa suit scraping his claws on the brick walls.
No, Virginia, there is no Satanic Claws. If the guy's really out there, I'll wait till he leaves a better trail. Come on, Cherry, I'm calling it a day.
I still think there's something to the story. Ma'am, have you seen any masked crime fighters around here?
Yeah, you just missed them. One was in a mask, the other you could just tell.
Darn, I was kind of itching for a fight. My name's Jingle Beelzebub, by the way, or you can call me Satanic Claws. Ah!
This Gun in My Hand is brought to you by 4 guys singing around a burning barrel. Available for weddings, bar mitzvahs, and corporate events. Ask your local fire marshal for information on using burning barrels indoors. Watch out, frankincense Natra. They're hot on your heels.
Here we come, a-wassailing among the leaves so green. Oh, here we come, a-wandering so fair to be seen.
Here Comes Satanic Claws. Episode 44 of This Gun in My Hand was composed by Rob Northrup. This episode and all others are available on YouTube with automatically generated closed captions of dialogue. Visit thisguninmyhand.blogspot.com for credits, show notes, information on how to subscribe, and to buy my books, such as Little Heist in the Big Woods and Other Revisionist Atrocities. Makes a great gift. Who knows if you've been bad or good? This gun in my hand.
And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send